They're distracted, so I'm going to try to climb up the ladder, hopefully. I got them both. Oh, there's more coming to the left side. All right, they're dead. Oh, you're fucked. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What if I told you that Battlefield 4 is 10 years old today? I pre-ordered this game through Game City. There's this little game shop in my town, and my mom waited 2 hours at this shop to bring me the game so I could play it on day one. And I remember that. I remember waiting at home for a solid 2 hours for my mom, and she was waiting there in line 2 hours to get me Battlefield 4. That was amazing. While I was at home doing my homework, 13 years old, my mom waited in line for me to get the game that I've always wanted to play and that I was dreaming to play, like so excited for. And that was a little story for you guys so you understand, you know, how excited I was playing Battlefield 4 for the first time. I played the beta on day one. I got to watch all the live streams from E3, Gamescom, you name it. I kept up to date every single day. Going on YouTube. I rewatched the trailer, the reveal trailer for Battlefield 4 at least 200 times. I was just so excited because I was a big fan of Battlefield 3. That's when that's the first game that kicked off my interest with Battlefield, the Battlefield franchise. That was the very first game I played in the franchise, and it got me hooked. And ever since then, I was like, I need to play Battlefield 4. When I heard about the reveal for Battlefield 4, it was just Battlefield at the time. And then after they revealed the trailer, they showed it was continuing for Battlefield 3. I was so excited, so happy. And now, ongoing today, I have about 57 days worth of my life played in this game. That's how dedicated and how much I love playing Battlefield 4 especially. This game definitely holds a special place in my heart, and I've made beautiful music videos and montages with this game alone. This game just has magic to it that no other game can grasp. You know, only a fair few amount of others that I can name off the top of my head. Destiny 2, Battlefield 2042, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and Warzone. You know, those games, Call of Duty World at War, Battlefield 3. You know, those games really hit it off with the gaming franchise and the gaming industry in general. Playing this with friends this is probably one of the best games to play with friends besides, you know, Destiny, because wow, it's just you all have so much fun together, and you could be in squads of 5. This is the last game to have 5-man squads, and I remember all the moments I've had, you know, with all the rocket launcher takedowns I had on choppers. My very first Rendezvous, that was very memorable. Absolutely beautiful. I'll never forget that moment. And playing this on PC now, especially getting over 200 frames per second on ultra high settings, and you know, 1440p quality for the resolution scaling. Oh man, it's so good. And I know this game, when it first came out, had a lot of bugs to it and a lot of issues. It was pretty rough when it first came out, and now when you hear about this game, everyone says this is the best Battlefield game, hands down, that you could get your hands on, and this will forever be the best. It went from a really poor launch, not the best game, but still fun, to the best Battlefield game you could ever play, and awarded to the top 10 video games in gaming in general. And I'm proud to be the person, just like Battlefield 2042. I'm proud to be there, and I stuck with it through day one all the way till today. 10 years now playing this game. Still, I played this game today, and I always find a full server. They have a healthy player base on this game 10 years later. And back in 2021, during the reveal trailer for Battlefield 2042, oh my fuck, it was so good. People got so hyped up for Battlefield 2042 that they went back to Battlefield 4 so they could play a modern shooter that is relevant to 2042, semi-futuristic, get their groundings, get some familiarities to the franchise, especially for newcomers. And EA had to go back and actually reboot new servers for the game, because at the time there was not much, there was so little. People wanted to play this game, they wanted to come back. In 2021, they broke records for Battlefield 4. And during that time, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1, and 5 all had sales going on throughout the whole summer after the reveal trailer. The games were, at some points, $2, $1, $5, free to play if you had Amazon Prime. They gave you Amazon Prime discounts, and still ongoing with 2042, if you have Amazon Prime, they give you you know, cool bundles and deals for the game for free. The fact that this franchise has grown so much and has gone through a lot, you know, but that's why the game looks so realistic, because they actually took pictures of these locations and these guns, and everything looked real because the uniforms, guns, the battlefields that you actually played on were all real, like real locations, and they looked very realistic because of that, because they actually went to the places that took pictures, just like on Battlefield 5, how they went to Iwo Jima to take pictures of every single part of the damn island. That's so cool. DICE goes a long way to make their games look so immersive, and I love that. DICE LA took a big part of this game, Battlefield 4 as well. They helped with CTE to bring this game from the ground up again, from a bad launch, to be the awarded best modern FPS shooter to date. And not, from my knowledge, not much other games can compete with this game. You know, I'm not trying to compete from one another. I always stand strong with Battlefield, especially Battlefield 4 and 1. Those are my two all-time favorites. Battlefield 2042 is right there with it. But these games have been here the longest, so they hold a special place in my heart. And Battlefield 4, my favorite DLC of all time in this game, especially because they had 5 DLCs and they had content afterwards. You know, after Battlefield Hardline, even near Battlefield 1's launch, they were still giving out content for free. They gave us a night map, night operations for Savad 311, the Graveyard Shift. They gave us Dragon Pass, known as Dragon Valley for Battlefield 2, the remake of that, and bigger for Battlefield 4 later on. And they had a community-made map where the community can actually give feedback and submissions to DICE, that's developing the map, on what they want the map to look like, what the setting is, the theme, the story, the backstory, the factions, you know, how the map layout's going to look. I was a part of that. The whole community that plays Battlefield was a part of that whole development. I never played it during CTE when it was grayed out. There was no textures, but I got a chance to watch gameplay of it, which was pretty cool to see. And, you know, I got to submit some of my thoughts to the map, and parts of them, like the layout that I picked, they chose, you know, me out of hundreds of thousands of other people that picked that layout section got chose. So I got to be a big part of, you know, helping this map to be as fun as it could be for a Battlefield player and newcomers. And so it's a jungle themed map, Operation Outbreak. Oh, it's a great map. So much fun. I want to go back on there because I had a lot of great times playing just that map. Then eventually they brought out guns that you can have for free. They gave everyone, I think it was 7 guns that you could just rock out on day one, like the first day owning the game or just playing. You didn't have to earn them. They were just there for you. That was really awesome. A couple other things here that was for free, but the 5 DLCs, the third one, which was Naval Strike, was my all-time favorite because they also introduced a new game mode in there, and that game mode was actually in Battlefield 2142. It's called Carrier Assault. You have 2 carriers that have 100% health, and the more flags you capture, the more damage you deal onto the enemy carrier. Once you deal, I think it was 25% health or 50% on the enemy carrier, you could breach it, and you can actually assault the carrier and arm 2 MCOMs. Once you arm and blow up both MCOMs or get the health down to 0% for your team wins. And it brought so many new scenarios and encounters that happened, so many last-second encounters that happened during the games that you played, where both teams were like tug-of-war between who's going to win because they're tied up. That one move that one team made changed the whole game, and the dynamic of the game from start to finish flipped on the dime. It's amazing how much of an impact one player in the game can do for the entire team to help them win. You don't have that happen in much other games. It's not common, at least. And is forever the best game I've ever played in my life. Definitely one of a kind. It's truly amazing, and this will forever be a game that I'll always come back and play and make montages with. Especially, this is the best game to make music videos with, and I'm happy that you all are here to watch me through my journey. And still, every time I post a Battlefield 4 video, you guys give me the best feedback ever. You guys tell me how awesome the videos are. The greatest feedback I've ever gotten from any game besides Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 1. You'll be seeing some Destiny 2 content coming out soon. Expect a lot coming out soon. I have a whole plan onto the new year for new gameplay. Exciting stuff for you all to watch, and I can't wait for you all to see it all and be a part of this and be here throughout my whole journey growing my channel. So thank you all. I love you. That's all I had to say for today. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day. Drink some water, please. Eat healthy. Look after yourself. Take care of others. Be kind to everyone. Always rave on. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Got him. Let's go, baby!